Now we need to open a window into the server so that we can talk to Hermes directly. We're going to use what's called a terminal. That's the text-only window where you type commands. Hostinger has one built right into the browser, so we don't need to install anything extra on your computer. To open it, you'll simply click the terminal button in the upper right, but before you do that, go ahead and copy the last 4 letters here from your Docker project name here. So it should say Hermes agent and then have 4 letters. Go ahead and select and then copy those 4 letters. All right, now go ahead and open the terminal. A new tab will open with a black terminal window, and you're already signed in. Now, if you've never used a terminal before, it can look a little bit scary or overwhelming. It feels a bit old school or even kind of hackery, right? But really, it's simple. Instead of clicking around with folders and icons to interact with a computer, instead, you're simply typing text. Kind of like interacting with a chatbot, but you need to enter very precise commands. You can't just type whatever you want. So first, what we're going to do is make sure that we have a flashing cursor here. And if this isn't flashing, go ahead and click on your terminal screen and it should get that going. Next, we're going to type cd space / docker / Hermes dash agent dash, and then go ahead and paste in your 4 characters that you copied earlier, and then hit enter or return on your keyboard. We just did that because when you first land on the terminal, any commands you type are going to the VPS at the high level, almost like the desktop on your computer. To send any commands to your Hermes agent application specifically, we have to tell the terminal to access that program first. So that's what we just did. Now we need to access the Hermes container. To do this, type docker space compose space exec, spelled EXEC, space dash IT space Hermes dash agent space /bin/bash, and hit enter. All right, now we're going to activate the setup wizard. To do this, type Hermes space setup, then press enter. This starts the setup wizard. It's a questionnaire the agent runs the first time it boots. It asks which AI provider you want to use, which model you want by default, and which messaging app you want to talk to it through. We'll answer each question together. To start, the wizard will ask if you want a quick or full setup. We'll go ahead and just do the quick setup. It's already selected here, so all you have to do is hit enter. The first thing the wizard asks is which AI provider you want to use. A provider is the company that runs the actual AI model the agent uses to think. There are over 20 options here. We're going to use one called OpenRouter because it gives you access to many different models with a single account and a single bill. That means you can switch between AI models later without signing up anywhere else. In the wizard here, use the arrow keys on your keyboard, up and down, to highlight OpenRouter, and then press enter. The wizard now asks for your OpenRouter API key. Leave the screen open in the terminal. We'll come back to it in a minute. Go ahead and open up a new browser tab and go to openrouter.ai. You can type that in manually or use the link in the description of the video below. This here is OpenRouter, and it's the platform that allows us to access a bunch of different AI models in one place. Now, the wizard is asking for what's called an API key. An API key is a long, secret string that tells OpenRouter that requests are coming from you. Hermes uses the key to call the AI model, and OpenRouter charges your account for what gets used. Treat the key like a password. Don't share it with anyone. On this site here, go ahead and click Sign Up in the upper right. Then follow the steps to create an account or sign in. If you're signing up for the first time, you'll need to verify your email. Go ahead and open your inbox and click the link. Here's what that email looks like. It should be something like this. The subject will say your sign up link, and then there will be a button inside that says sign up to OpenRouter. Go ahead and click that. On the page that opens, you'll get a survey. Go ahead and select an option and then click continue. And you should get a confirmation. Next up, we'll need to add credits to our account. We need just a small amount to get started. So let's go ahead and click buy credits and then add credits. Go ahead and add your billing information and then add a payment method. After you've got your payment method added, we'll need to add an amount to start with. It defaults to $10, which is plenty for us to get started. So go ahead and click purchase, and you'll get this little confirmation. You can just click OK. When the transaction completes, you'll see that your account balance has been added to. Great, now we have credit. Next, we need to get our key. On the left side, click API keys. Then in the upper right, click New Key. You'll need to give your key a name. We can call it something like Hermes Agent. Now, you can set a credit limit here if you want to make sure that your account has a hard cap. For example, you could set a limit for $20 and then have that reset every day, every week, or every month. I'll set mine to monthly. And you can set that to expire at a certain date or leave it alone. Now, this is a cost guardrail. This is great, so it makes sure that you're never spending more than you want to spend. Now, you do have to add credits. So this mostly works as a guardrail for if you have more credit on your account and you want to manage how it gets used over time. For example, if you've got 100 credits on your account and you only want to spend 20 a month, this is how you can manage that. You can leave this blank if you don't want to have that limit. Either way, set it up the way you'd like and then click Create. Now, here you'll see a long string starting with SK. This is your API key. Again, it's like a password. Don't share it with anyone. Go ahead and copy it and save it somewhere safe because you will not be able to see this again. If you close this window without copying it, you'll need to start over and create a new key. So just make sure you copy it before you do anything else. All right, go ahead and switch back to your terminal tab. Then click into the terminal and paste in your API key. Now, I want to point out here, you won't actually see anything happen once you paste it in. This is just for security reasons so that anybody who's watching can't see private information being entered into your terminal, but it is in there. So once you've pasted that in, go ahead and hit Enter on your keyboard, and you'll see the API key has been saved. Next, the wizard asks which AI model you want Hermes to use by default. A model is the specific AI brain the agent will use to think. Different models have different strengths and different prices. Some are very smart, but expensive. Some are cheap, but not great at the kind of structured work an agent does. For a beginner setup, I recommend DeepSeek V4. That's this one right here. It's cheap, about 43 cents per million words in and 87 cents per million words out. And it's reliable at the kind of multi-step work that Hermes does. You won't get a surprise large bill on day one. Now, a quick tip, not every model in OpenRouter works well as an agent. Two to avoid for now are GPT 5.4 Mini, which struggles with the tool calls that Hermes needs, and the reasoning versions of Qwen 3.x with thinking tags turned on. Those tend to talk themselves out of using tools. You can change the model later with a single command. I'll show you how to do this, so don't worry about this too much up front. We're picking DeepSeek because it's both cheap and reasonably powerful. To select it in the list, use your arrow keys until it's selected, and then hit Enter on your keyboard. Next, it'll ask where you want to have your terminal backend. We're just going to keep the current local, so go ahead and hit Enter on your keyboard. And now it'll ask if you want to connect a messaging platform. So go ahead and hit Enter on your keyboard to set up messaging now. You can connect Hermes to Telegram, Discord, Slack, WhatsApp, and a few others. We're going to use Telegram because it's free, it's fast to set up, and it works on every phone and computer. To connect Hermes to Telegram, we need to create something called a Telegram bot. A bot is a Telegram account that's controlled by software instead of a person. Hermes will use the bot to send and receive your messages. All right, so first, in this wizard, type 1 in your terminal to select Telegram and hit Enter. It'll ask you to hit Enter to confirm again, so go ahead and hit Enter. And now it asks for that Telegram bot token. All right, leave the terminal where it is for now and switch to Telegram. You can use Telegram on your phone or your computer. If you don't have Telegram yet, I have a link in the description below where you can download it. So download it on your preferred device. In my case, I'm going to run it on the computer here. And then sign up or sign into your account. Once you've got Telegram open, go ahead to the search bar and look for BotFather. Or you can click the link in the description below to open a chat directly with the BotFather. It's the one here with this blue verified check mark. Go ahead and click that one. and then click Start. You can either type the command /new bot or click it from the message. You'll get a response from the bot father saying, what are we going to call the bot? So I'll call mine Matt Hermes bot. Now we need to choose a username for your bot, and the bot name must be unique in the Telegram ecosystem. So try to pick something that's not just generic. Otherwise, you might have to retry a few times as you find a username that is unique. I'll call mine Matt Hermes Wonderbot. And we get a confirmation saying the bot's been created. That message contains this long string here. This is your token to access the HTTP API. This is what Hermes is asking for. So go ahead and copy this. Now go ahead and switch back to your terminal tab. Then click in and paste it. Again, you're not going to see this being pasted in. Just go ahead and press enter on your keyboard, and the wizard will confirm the token and move on. Next, the wizard asks which Telegram accounts are allowed to talk to your agent. This is important. Without this step, anyone on the internet who finds your bot's username could message it and use up your AI credits. We need to tell Hermes that only your Telegram account is allowed. To do that, we need your personal Telegram user ID. Telegram has a bot that gives you yours in about 10 seconds. Head back to Telegram and then search for user info bot. It's this one right here with the green profile and the ID for a face. Then tap Start. The bot replies with your details. Go ahead and copy your ID, switch back to the terminal, paste in your ID, and hit Enter. Next, the wizard asks if you want this ID set as your home channel. That's where Hermes will send scheduled job results and any messages it sends on its own. Press Y on your keyboard for yes, and then press Enter on your keyboard. And setup is complete. The wizard now shows you a summary of everything that it's set up, your tool availability, where your settings are stored, and a list of helpful commands. Next, we'll want to launch the Hermes chat interface. To do this, type Hermes and hit Enter. All right, and the chat interface opens inside your terminal. You'll see your model, your tools, and your installed skills listed at the top. Now we start what's called the gateway. The gateway is the part of Hermes that listens for messages from Telegram and passes them to the agent. Once it's running, you can close the terminal and talk to your agent right from your phone. In the terminal, at the bottom here, where you have the cursor, type Hermes space gateway install and press Enter. This wires Telegram into the gateway. It can take a few moments, so just wait until it completes. Next, type Hermes gateway run and hit Enter. Again, this can take a few minutes. Now we hit a permission error because we're running as root user and the gateway wants to run as the Hermes user for safety. Notice that the agent itself diagnosed the problem and gave me 3 ways to fix it. The simplest one is the first one, run the gateway as the Hermes user. So that's what I'll do. And you can simply copy the command here from the output, highlight it, hit Command C, and then paste it into your terminal. Or if for some reason it doesn't give you the version that you can just copy paste, here's what that command is. Sudo space -u space Hermes space /opt/Hermes /dot venv/bin/Hermes space gateway space run. I know that's a lot, but that's why it's easier to just copy and paste and hit Enter to run it. Again, this will take a second to process. And now we have a confirmation saying the gateway is up and running. The gateway is live. Okay, let's send the agent its first message from Telegram. Open Telegram and search for the username you gave your bot, or go back to your conversation with the bot father and click on the Telegram link directly to your bot. Then click Start, and you may get this message saying unknown command. That's normal. Hermes doesn't use a built-in /start command, so it's just letting you know. Now we'll send a real first message. Let's type, you're running on a hosting or VPS inside Docker. Tell me what tools and skills you currently have available, and submit it. We're doing this to give the agent its initial context so it knows where exactly it's running. And you can see here that it's typing really this means that it's thinking and it's just letting you know. It'll come back with a response in a minute. And we got a reply. It's a pretty long one. It's a list of all the different skills and everything that our agent has access to. Now, if you got a reply, your agent is working. That's the hard part done. If you didn't get a reply, don't worry. The 3 things that most often go wrong are an API key that didn't paste cleanly, a missing user ID in the allow list, or the gateway not starting properly. The quickest way to find out is to return to your terminal and type Hermes space doctor and submit it. It'll check your setup and point at what's wrong. And if that doesn't catch it, run Hermes space setup again and walk through the wizard.